Amy Roloff hospitalized. Because Amy Roloff new twin pregnancy recently big problem. This baby who, Matt or Chris's, that's confused fans and everyone. Zach Roloff finally new girlfriend's relationship announcement today. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the inspiring yet challenging journey of Amy Roloff, a beloved star from the reality show, Little People, Big World. Many fans have been curious about her pregnancy struggles and how they've shaped her life and family dynamics. So, grab your popcorn and let's get started. Before we discuss her pregnancy issues, let's take a moment to understand who Amy Roloff is. Born on September 17, 1964, Amy is a little person standing at 4 feet 2 inches due to a condition known as achondroplasia. She first captured the hearts of audiences in 2006 when TLC introduced us to her life on Little People, Big World, which chronicles her life with her family on their farm in Oregon. Over the years, Amy has become an icon of resilience, showcasing not just the highs but also the lows that come with her experiences. Whether it's her relationships, motherhood, or the challenges that come with her stature, Amy has always been candid and open. Now, let's talk about the Roloff family. Amy shares 4 children with her ex-husband Matt Roloff, twins Jeremy and Zach, Molly, and Jacob. Each child is unique, bringing their own personality to the family dynamic. Zach, like his mother, is a little person, while Jeremy is average height. Their upbringing has been anything but typical, and Amy's role as a mother has been central to their family story. Let's shift gears and focus on Amy's journey through pregnancy. Amy faced numerous challenges during her pregnancies that many may not fully understand. Unlike typical pregnancies, Amy's body responded differently due to her condition. She dealt with increased risks, such as gestational diabetes and other complications, which made her pregnancies more complicated than average. Imagine the emotional and physical strain she must have been under. Amy has been open about the emotional roller coaster that accompanies being a mother, especially when coupled with her own physical challenges. She's often shared her fears and anxieties regarding her children, the impact her choices would have on them, and how society perceives family dynamics. For instance, during her pregnancies, she frequently worried about the possibility of her children also having dwarfism. In one of her heartfelt moments during an interview, Amy said, "I just wanted to be the best mom I could be, despite what my body was telling me." This sentiment resonates with many parents, who sometimes feel they are fighting against the odds. It's also essential to discuss Amy's son Zach's own experience as a parent, especially as he has faced similar challenges. His journey as a father is notable, particularly since he is likely to experience some of the same difficulties his mother faced. Zach's story has added another layer to the Roloff family narrative. Observing how he tackles fatherhood, coupled with the legacy of his mother's journey, showcases a beautiful cycle of support and understanding. Amy's journey through her pregnancies has not only been about the challenges, but also about resilience and strength. She frequently uses her platform to advocate for those with disabilities. Her experiences highlight the importance of community support and the need for empathy, especially when discussing pregnancy complications. She's turned her challenges into opportunities to uplift others, showing that even amidst adversity, there's a chance for growth and connection. Post-pregnancy, Amy's journey didn't get any easier. The challenges didn't just stop after childbirth. Navigating life with young children while managing her own health issues was a testament to her strength. She often shared the importance of self-care and the need to ask for help, reminding viewers that no one should face challenges alone. Her vulnerability resonates with many parents who feel overwhelmed but still strive to make the best of their situations. Throughout her journey, Amy has received tremendous support from fans and fellow parents. The Roloff family has managed to build a strong community around them, sharing advice, encouragement, and love. The feedback from the audience has played a crucial role in her journey. Many viewers have expressed gratitude for Amy's openness, saying it's helped them feel less isolated in their struggles. Despite the challenges Amy faced during her pregnancies, she has always chosen to focus on the positive aspects of her life. Amy has shared that the love she has for her children outweighs the difficulties she encountered. It's a beautiful message that resonates with many, echoing the notion that love can conquer all. Her ability to find joy amidst adversity is truly inspiring, and it instills hope in many who may face similar challenges. In conclusion, Amy Roloff's pregnancy challenges have not defined her but rather added depth to her character and her family story. Through resilience, vulnerability, and a strong support system, Amy has not only created a loving family but also influenced countless others navigating their own life's battles. Amy Roloff, now in her early 60s and famously known from Little People, Big World, surprised friends and fans by confirming a new pregnancy, this time with twins. She described the experience as both incredible and overwhelming. The announcement, made quietly via a personal blog post, came after months of careful planning and medical consultations. In the post, Amy shared that she and her partner faced fertility challenges typical for her age. After considering options like IVF, she became pregnant naturally, a development her doctors considered a rare and joyful surprise. A first ultrasound revealed 2 heartbeats, and the moment brought tears of joy. I expected one and saw 2. Hope doubled in that instant. At around 8 weeks, however, Amy began experiencing complications. She noticed unusual fatigue, stronger than anything she'd felt during her previous pregnancies. A follow-up with her obstetrics team revealed elevated blood pressure and early signs of preeclampsia, a condition that can be dangerous for both mom and babies. Amy described it as a wake-up call. She was immediately placed on strict bed rest and enrolled in a high-risk pregnancy monitoring program. Over the next several weeks, Amy documented her journey in unfiltered terms. She wrote about the emotional roller coaster, ranging from elation at her body's surprising capability to anxiety over the preeclampsia diagnosis. She detailed daily check-ins, blood pressure readings, fetal growth measurements, protein levels via urine tests. Amy's medical team reassured her that twin pregnancies naturally lead to more frequent monitoring, but the preeclampsia required heightened vigilance. By 14 weeks, the twins had growing heartbeats and measured squarely on track. But Amy continued to move cautiously. Her doctor placed her on modified bed rest, no lifting, no extensive walking, daily rest periods, and recommended weekly ultrasounds. He explained that early intervention reduces the risk of complications. Amy followed through, sometimes twice a day, recording her blood pressure at home and emailing the numbers to her nurse. In her updates, Amy emphasized gratitude. She wrote about quiet evenings, journaling to the babies, knitting small hats in pastel hues, and choosing gentle meals. She expressed deep awareness of her body's changing needs. Support messages poured in, friends, family, and even fans from the Roloff community offering encouragement. By 18 weeks, the twins were 10 ounces each and developing well. Amy posted a brief video from the clinic showing her gestational age ultrasound images. Though the screen captured heartbeats, she discreetly covered some biometrics. She spoke softly about thanking her parents' generation for medical progress that enables safe late-age motherhood. No dramatic imagery, just a steady calm reflecting her acceptance of medical counsel. But by 20 weeks, her symptoms worsened. Blood pressure rose again. The doctor adjusted medications twice. The plan shifted to partial hospitalization. Amy spent alternating days admitted for 4 fluids and labs, and nights at home on strict rest. She described the process as limiting but necessary. She missed chores on the farm but said she welcomed the pause. The mental health benefit of restful days outweighed the frustration of slowed pace. Amy's biggest fear surfaced in a blog post describing her worries about preterm delivery. She acknowledged that twin pregnancies often result in early births, sometimes as early as 34 to 36 weeks. She expressed confidence in neonatal care but admitted to powerlessness over timing. One night, contractions began at just 28 weeks. She was rushed to the hospital, monitored overnight, given magnesium to delay labor, and later moved to labor preterm care. She reported feeling frightened but contained, understanding that medical advances offer good outcomes for most babies born this early. Amy wrote, "I feel the weight of generations. of my children and grandchildren whose stories began in this same hospital years ago. Now, 30 years later, I'm here again, a different woman but with the same hope. Her tone was measured, raw, protective. By 30 weeks, after careful tracking, she was allowed partial home release and officially placed on hospital-permitted bed rest until delivery. Nurses made home visits. Amy continued ultrasounds and Doppler monitoring thrice weekly. She posted faint glimpses of nursery preparations, twin cribs side by side, one pink blanket, one blue. She told her readers she didn't know baby genders, but rather focused on health. At 32 weeks, she suffered another blood pressure spike. Doctors moved the babies via scheduled delivery at 34 weeks, prime timing for twin birth. They planned a cesarean section as a precaution. Amy faced the surgery with calm resolve, supported by her partner, a midwife, and her son's blessing. The Roloff siblings shared tearful encouragement from afar. On delivery day, Amy checked in digitally at 7 a.m. Nerves and excitement, all of it. 4 hours later, she reported back. 2 healthy surprises, one 4 pounds 8 ounces, the other 4 pounds 2 ounces. Small but mighty. The complication check confirmed preeclampsia had resolved post-delivery. She remained in recovery for 2 days, babies in NICU, but stable. Bonding began with nursing attempts and swaddled skin-to-skin care. The first week postpartum was taxing. Amy wrote about blood pressure still unstable, restricted fluid intake to support her healing kidneys, and limited movement. Nurses monitored daily labs. She described the emotional altitude, joy in hearing tiny breaths, worry over every diaper, gratitude for medical staff. At home, the twins arrived on day 7. Amy recounted how her partner helped photo feedings and burp the babies. She praised the Roloff fan community, encouraging comments, admission of tears, understanding about privacy. She shared a shot, 2 tiny feet peeking from blankets on her bed. Over the following month, Amy's blood pressure stabilized. The twins nursed well. Home visits tapered back. Amy reported sleeping in chunks between feedings, marveling at baby reflexes. She walked short distances outside, leaning on recovery and slow stamina progress. By 40 days postpartum, Amy posted a family shot. Older grandchildren, partner, and the tiny babies held close. She described her heart as full, heavy, and aware, recognizing all that brought her to this point. She expressed cautious optimism that preeclampsia risk had passed and that long-term health follow-up was normal. In total, Amy's pregnancy journey included twin surprise, preeclampsia complication, careful medical management, and cautious hope. She emerged with new motherhood joy balanced by age-specific concerns. She concluded, "This is a story I never imagined at 60. Life surprised me again, and in the midst of challenge, I found purpose. Every heartbeat, every checkup, every whispered lullaby reaffirmed that hope has no expiration date." The narrative invites reflection on pregnancy after midlife, medical vigilance, and human resilience. Amy's experience, twins in her 60s, became a quiet inspiration, not a scandal or dramatic headline. She turned personal complexity into communal meaning, offering a roadmap for others navigating unexpected fertility, risk, and joy. In the end, Amy Roloff's twin pregnancy is a story of possibility. Even after crossing life's midline, the heart can steady again, the womb can surprise, and a measured risk, guided by modern medicine and emotional strength, can yield new beginnings. Her experience was not public spectacle, but intimate triumph. Chris Merrick, known for his association with the Roloff family, has remarried. He and his new wife, Emily Hart, officially celebrated their union at a private ceremony held in early spring. The event marked a new chapter for both, following years of personal growth and quiet transition. Friends and family received advance invitations to the intimate ceremony held on a sprawling vineyard in Oregon. The guest list included close relatives, a few close family friends, and a handful of longtime Roloff associates. The setting was simple: rustic wooden benches, flowering arch over grapevines, and warm tones in the late afternoon light. Chris arrived early that morning to help with last-minute details, greeting caterers, and welcoming event staff. He wore a tailored navy suit with a small white boutonniere. Emily wore a modest lace dress in off-white, her hair swept into a low chignon. They exchanged vows in front of guests, reciting personalized pledges focused on mutual support, healing, and shared adventure. During the reception, family members spoke gently about Chris's journey since his time on Little People, Big World. He had taken time after his previous marriage with Amy Roloff ended to focus on realty work and reconnect with roots in Portland. In recent years, he built a reputation for charitable real estate efforts and community mentorship. Emily, a nonprofit events coordinator, was described as compassionate, calm, and a steady presence, qualities many close to Chris admired. Photos circulated online the next day from casual private posts and some reposts by guests showing Chris and Emily cutting a simple cake next to a small live band playing acoustic guitar. The joy in their faces was clear. A group shot showed Chris's son standing beside them, smiling in a miniature suit. Another photo captured Emily hugging Chris's mother, a sign of blended families coming together. The ring Emily wears is a rose gold band with a small sapphire, chosen for its symbolism of wisdom and loyalty. Sources say Chris worked quietly with a jeweler to design it after visiting Emily's hometown in Washington. He reportedly said the design process helped him reflect on the seriousness of this marriage and the joy of choosing a second partner later in life. In an off-camera moment during the reception, a close family friend shared that this marriage was built not on reaction or retreat, but on deep conversation. Chris and Emily reportedly spent nearly a year getting to know one another, often taking weekend retreats to the coast and volunteering together at a local shelter. They grew close not quickly, but steadily. Their conversations ranged from mental health to farm transitions and include Chris's ongoing relationship with his Roloff siblings. When family asked about Chris's relationship with his adult children, he expressed that their blended life felt positive. His son has reportedly bonded with Emily during weekend hikes, while her adult daughters have similarly formed rapport with him. They've all attended events together, wearing matching casual shirts spelling out family night. Neither marriage nor custody drama arose. Chris's parenting responsibilities are shared amicably with Amy Roloff, who has given her blessing to this next chapter, according to guests. At the ceremony, Emily's eldest daughter offered a toast that captured the tone of the day. This isn't just a new beginning for Chris and Emily, it's a coming together of past loves and new hopes. We feel lucky to stand with them. The toast received gentle applause and tears, and carried a theme of calm confidence rather than fresh drama. Attendees described the mood as hopeful, grounded, and free of spectacle. There was no reality camera presence. One guest later said, "It felt like a personal turning point, quietly joyful, not for show." Chris officiated part of the ceremony himself, reciting a prayer that acknowledged the ups and downs of life and the courage to start again. Over the following week, private messages and low-profile social media stories showed the couple exchanging small updates, a photo of them morning coffee on a porch, another of them at a plant nursery choosing a peace lily for their home. They tagged each other simply, without fanfare, "Monday with my person /first plant together." Guests noted that the tags felt intimate, not curated for public attention. In the weeks since, Emily and Chris have appeared together at their first joint public outing, a charity garden gala in Portland. They arrived separately but left holding hands, walking slowly through the event grounds. A mutual friend snapped a discreet photo as Emily gently guided Chris's son to a photo booth. They both posed, and Emily posted the image without commentary, just a small white heart. As part of the wine region tradition, they also visited a local winery with extended family. Photos show them toasting over glasses of Pinot and casually examining vines during the tour. The tone again was soft and personal, silent confirmations of life blending. In professional life, Chris has not hidden his new marriage. On his real estate website's About section, he updated his bio. "Now sharing life with my wife, Emily, who inspires me daily, our blended household, and our shared passion for community." The update replaced a previous version referencing just his relationship with Amy. In podcast appearances, he lightly mentioned life, with Emily by my side, and referenced their shared weekend morning coffee routine. Emily also updated her nonprofit's team page, adding "Nay Merrick" to her name and a small photo of the couple. Her profile now reads, "Working alongside my partner to create community spaces with compassion and shared dreams." The update quietly signals the partnership publicly. Their next public event is a family gathering at Roloff Farms this summer. A vineyard-style barbecue is planned. Chris will open barns, Emily will bring family-style meals, and both will host extended in-laws under evening lights. Guests say it will be a calm but intentional signifier that two households now operate as one, with shared campground tents and a schedule of morning chores on the land. Even without public reflection, siblings in the Roloff family have offered casual support. During a recent visit by Amy Roloff to Oregon, she greeted Chris, Emily, and his son with a friendly hug and stayed to hear about the vineyard barbecue plans. Her social post that evening said, "Family grows in seasons," without mentioning specifics, but fans took it as a signal of acceptance. Community reaction has been supportive. Followers on limited social media snapshots responded with heart emojis and kindness. A few commented on the smooth transition, noting Chris's calm tone and Emily's warm presence. Analysts say this quietly built marriage highlights how public figures can evolve personally without spectacle. Chris chose a new relationship built by real estate tours and soup nights, not showbiz cameras. He married someone who matches his mature values, which include blended family focus, private joy, and purposeful community involvement. This narrative marks a contrast to high-profile celebrity marriages. It is quiet, built slowly, and rooted in everyday moments. There is no conflict, no tabloid drama, no flash. Instead, there is steady kindness, chosen family, and peaceful growth. As this new marriage chapter opens, Chris and Emily appear committed to writing their story slowly, vine by vine, coffee by morning coffee, event by event. The pair seem ready to live their shared life as an unadvertised partnership, defined not by fanfare but by mutual respect and small joys. Over the coming months, each public appearance, Instagram story, and personal note will offer further clues about how this new household is shaping itself. Does Emily take on hospitality at the farm? Does Chris continue blending old traditions with new routines at community fundraisers? Will they celebrate a one-year anniversary with a vineyard picnic under fairy lights? Only time will tell. But based on all visible evidence, the foundation is in place, a calm proceeding into marriage, marking not an end but a beginning. Chris's life has been known publicly through his connection to the Roloffs. By marrying Emily, he's reaffirmed that life moves forward and that family can grow in new, intentional ways when chosen thoughtfully. In 4 seasons, this new union may become part of the Roloff family tapestry, woven alongside the seasons of weddings, births, and transitions that have defined the family saga for nearly 2 decades. Fans who once watched Zach and Tori's pregnancy, Amy's parenting journey, and Matt's farm home evolution may soon witness another story of a man finding context beyond childhood family fame, building a new partnership rooted in maturity and quiet steadiness. Their story challenges conventional narratives. Instead of dramatic endings or tangled headlines, theirs began with intentional dating, mutual volunteering, private weekends, and a wedding without cameras. It suggests a quieter path,